Hello and welcome Pisces to Timsy's Naked Tarots. Don't worry, Timsy is not naked, the tarot reader is naked, by which I mean I try to strip out as much astrology as I can by using this playing deck to bring in the star sign or type of star sign of the person we're doing the read about. We're also doing the read about the Three of Swords, which you had in last Sunday's All Signs overview. I would recommend you all watch my All Signs overviews because A, it gives you a general energy of what's coming in from the universe. B, it gives you some idea of what you're going to be dealing with during the read for that week. So, as I said, you had the Three of Swords. I believe last Sunday I said... last Sunday was quite an interesting overview because it was all about the truth. Okay? Various different aspects of it coming in, being withheld, whatever. In your particular case, you had the Three of Swords. You're finding out the truth. Probably a truth you actually felt was true anyway, but you're actually getting the confirmation. Okay? Which is going to cause, yes, sorrow, heartbreak, pain, possibly a split up. But we'll find out in this read. Okay. So if it resonates with you, please subscribe, share, comment and like. If you're not dealing with a much younger fire sign, don't panic, don't worry if it doesn't resonate with you. Every time I do this, the only sort of cycle I'm following is I pull a card on Sunday and that's what we're doing the read about throughout the week. Okay? Whatever energies I feel from that card and whatever energies come out of this deck or whatever deck I happen to be using. Okay, before I do the cut, we have got the King of Cups. Someone with a lot of love, but a little bit indecisive about where to place it. Okay, and the World, a brand new start, a completion of a life lesson and going on to the next level. Okay, if you're into computer games, it's completing a level and going on to the next level. Okay, getting your rewards for completing that level and moving on. Okay, both of which kind of tie in with that Three of Swords quite nicely, don't they? If you think you break up with someone, you're having a new start. Someone who's got love but not sure where to place that love, it can cause a Three of Swords. So, okay, we will have here the connection today. I think just here is how this much younger fire sign feels about you. Just here is what the universe is hoping as an outcome. I say hoping because we have our free will. We can get in the way of the universe's plans with it. Talking about free will and the fact that we all have it, please bear in mind I am doing a general read. This is not tailored solely for you, the single viewer, because I have more than one viewer. So it's not the exact answers to the questions you are looking for. It's a general answer to the questions you are looking for, or the answers you are looking for. So use it as a roadmap or a guide, not necessarily this is exactly what Timsy said, so I have to do it. Okay. We got a Page of Pentacles for the opener of the connection, and we have the Lovers as an overall energy. So kind of like everything on this table is going to clarify this card, basically. It's a choice, and it's some sort of love choice. I'm feeling off that. Page of Pentacles is someone who's been learning, someone who is learning. It's a young energy involved, so maybe they're like think they know the world but are still learning a lot about the world. Okay, Pisces, and unfortunately I think they're learning it with you. Okay, how they feel about you. They are very emotionally defensive about you at the moment. If there is any communication going on between you two, it's probably a little bit on the harsh side and you can't get a straight answer out of them. Then that's never a straight answer. Okay. The Three of Cups, well, that is communication solely. It's about friendships, communities, networking, group bonding. But it is also a third party, and I am feeling that energy off that third party. It can actually be a pregnancy card, but that does actually make sense for a third party as well. You're a couple, you get pregnant, you now have a third energy in the mix. Yeah. But in this particular case, I think the universe is saying that there is a third energy, but I think there will be communication about this third energy. As I said right at the start, I think you're finding out about it over the coming weeks. Okay. Underneath that Lovers was the Devil. Negativeness. Yeah, if you're seeing someone behind someone else's back, yeah, that's devil energy. It creates negativeness. It's not good. It's not being honest or anything. And as I said over last Sunday's All Signs View, it's all about the truth. Thick energy of that on Sunday last week. Okay, so let's get some clarifiers out for this Page of Pentacles. So the connection, the Eight of Swords, okay, sort of overthinking, interfering, obstacles, or interference, I should say, obstacles, or interfering with your own energy, your own flow of energy. It's an indication of a lack of concentration I'm feeling today of this one. It's your mind, this connection is preoccupying your mind and not allowing you to concentrate on the day-to-day things of life. Okay, and this connection is all about loss, sorrow, and regret, unfortunately. In other pictures, depictions of the Five of Cups, it's normally someone standing over, looking upset about three cups knocked over, 3 cups broken, 3 cups like pouring out, but there's still two cups standing. The 2 cups standing is a soulmate. In this particular case, I feel that you've got a soulmate coming in. There was a world card, there's a new start, and it also indicates the universe is going to give you rewards for going through some sort of shit it had to put you through for its own ends. Okay, it's like a compensation, so to speak. And I believe that is a soulmate to come in, and it's also all tied in with this connection. So during this truth reveal and this breakup you're going to be going through, you are also at the same time going to be finding a soulmate. Now, a soulmate might not necessarily be a romantic soulmate. You may buy a dog to keep you company, and that might be your soulmate. You may move house to get away from whoever it was, and there's a tree in your garden, and that might be your soulmate, and you might feel this need to tend to this tree like you've never tended to a tree before, because it's a soulmate. You feel the soul connection, and after you die, your soul can go into anything, yeah, or it can just sit and not do anything for ages before it's needed to go into the world again as something or other. Okay. Crossing this Eight of Swords is the moon. It's the unknown. As I said when I was talking in the cut and all that, you may have some inkling that something's going on. Yeah, your intuition, your spidey sense is tingling, and it's like saying that something's not quite right here with me and my younger fire sign. But you don't know for sure. I do believe you will be finding out quite soon, but currently at the moment you have some sort of idea, but you're not 100% sure what it is. My eye's being drawn to that wolf just there, and I feel, actually, even though it's not on the card, I feel that it's in a field of sheep. It is a wolf in sheep's clothing. Okay. Once this moon is revealed to you, you will feel some healing energy coming in. Once you've had your... Oh, okay, we'll have that as the first card. Yeah, once this truth comes out, you'll be able to move on and sort of concentrate on actually making yourself better and right. Okay, the Two of Swords, a decision. It's kind of like 2 aces of swords, if you kind of get my meaning. They're not crossed, they're not conflicting, they're not in battle of any description, and they could have crossed them, These ones are crossed up here. They could have crossed the Two of Swords if they wanted to when they drew this, but they didn't. So it sort of suggests to me there's kind of like the Ace of Swords is a clarifying new start, but there's two clarifying new starts to be had here, and it's the choice of which one to give you. We could have the nice sugar-coated clarifying new start, or the brutal honest clarifying new start. And unfortunately, this is up to the fire sign. And as I said, the fire sign is learning. Yeah, it's like that's the student card. It is also an indication of messages coming towards you as well. So the connection is about receiving messages from someone who's learning, which is clearly this younger person. Because they're learning how to love, how to live life, how to, well, unfortunately at the moment, how to betray and be indecisive. But they're also going to be learning their own lessons from this as well. You're not the only one learning from this, Pisces. Okay? And this is how they also see you. I'm getting sort of two energies of this. They see you as a guiding light. They see you as like a mentor, a wise old man or woman. But they also see, or it's also an energy therein that sort of they're looking inwards, and it's like, well, I do really love Pisces, but how do I let them know? Do I just let it come out when it comes out and deal with it then, or do it? And it's soul searching. It's they're looking deeply into their soul to come up with the answers. The Knight of Swords is crossing that Two of Swords. So we've got another Ace of Swords coming in. And this one is actually coming in. This is the indication that the message is coming about this clarification. It's charging in. It's charging straight for you. It's like a freight train. It's nothing's going to be getting in its way. I'm feeling off that it's just slightly less powerful than the Chariot this Knight of Swords is today. It's a soul message. It's a singular message. They're not going to come in and sort of say, oh yeah, the weather's been lovely this week, isn't it? Blah blah blah, and pussyfoot around that sword he's holding. Yeah, he come charging up your drive on his steed there, jumps off, clinks up to the front door in his armour. He's holding his sword, so he's all ready for battle. Yeah, and then you answer the door and he goes, oh, weather's been good this week, hasn't it? How's your car? Did you get it fixed? Oh, I would love a cup of tea. No, it's going to be straight out. I'm holding this big sword. Let's deal with it. Yeah, this big truth. Let's deal with it. It is going to be sort of straight out with the message. It's going to be quite brutal, quite honest, quite cutting. Okay. Okay, so let's pop that back in the deck as well. So let's see what this Three of Cups is about. The universe, what is your hopeful outcome from this? Please let my Pisces know. Right. It's an Ace of Cups. And it's the Hierophant. Okay. I'm getting the feeling, Pisces, that this is a little bit to do with this Two of Cups up here. This is your outcome. Yeah. Currently, you're stuck in a love triangle. Yeah. There's you, there's them, and there's someone else. Okay. You kind of know about it within your intuition. That's sort of come up already. But you're not 100% sure with that moon crossing up there. But as I said, you're going to find out. Yeah, we got a slight message card here. We got two Aces of Swords basically side by side there. And you might find out two truths. They might come in with two truths for you. Maybe if you're a guy, they've been seeing someone else and they're pregnant or something like that, and it's not yours. Okay, or it might be yours, but they're pregnant and they're seeing the other guy and they want to be with them. Whatever the truths may be, And it's coming in fast. It's coming in on a charging horse cladded in armour. This person is ready to fight you about it, or fight with you about it, I should say. So that's what the universe is kind of saying is you're currently in this energy, but this energy is going to spur a cup of love. The Ace of Cups is all about a great love, a passion, but it hasn't been given yet. It's a start. It hasn't started. It's not something ongoing. It's something new. It's a new cup of love, and I believe that's coming for you. It's going to teach you a lot about yourself. It's going to teach you a lot about life in general. This new person coming in, it could possibly be something linked to the clergy, or some form of teaching. Yeah, so it could be like a teacher, a professor, or anything like that. Or it could be something like spiritual, linked to spiritualness somehow, like a tarot reader or a medium of some description. But whoever it is, they are really, really top notch in their field. Okay, so like if it's a professor of like physics, it's someone like David Hawkins, even though he's dead and his actual real name is Stephen Hawkins. But it's someone like that. They are revered within their field. They are like the guru. Everyone goes to them for the confirmation of their own answers and things like that. Let's see what's crossing. The crossing card is the Two of Cups. As I said, it's this soulmate connection we felt up here in this Five of Cups. The Three of Cups is all spilt. It's all over. Yeah, the Two of Cups is still standing. The Two of Cups is crossing an Ace of Cups, a new love to come in. So although you're going through a bit of shit, maybe going through a bit of shit in the future, yeah, bear in mind the energies is a bit like it's a bit like the tide. I keep using different analogies for this. It's a bit like the tide. It slowly starts creeping in and it gets faster and faster, and then it's high tide. And so this could have all happened to you like a week or so ago, because you were standing right at the low tide mark. So the tide started coming in, it was straight over your feet. But someone at the other end of the beach hasn't happened to you yet. High tide, yeah, everyone is getting wet because there's lots and lots of water. All the water's come in at that point. Yeah. And so that's like the main bulk of the energy. That's this week-ish, give or take. Yeah. And then over the next couple of weeks, there will be a few Pisces who are affected by all this as the tide gradually recedes. This is why in my little description bit on my videos, it always says, yeah, it's a timeless read. So when you see it is when you need it, because some of you've already gone through it. I missed the boat. I'm pulling on it, the energies when they're at their strongest or getting to their zenith. The rest of you, you're sort of going through it now, and then some of you will be going through it all in a week or two. So it always pays to, not just my videos, any tarot videos. It always pays if the title calls out to you, read it or watch it, because it's probably the time you're destined to go through it. You could say it's like a stop sign. This is like a stop sign on a road. Yeah. Now, you're currently stopped at it now. Yeah. But someone was stopped at it yesterday, and someone's going to be stopped at it tomorrow. Now, you've all stopped at the same stop sign. You've all gone through this same little read, but you've all just done it at different times, because the energy's there, but you all hit it at different times, or the energy all hits us at different times. Okay, universe, can you give Pisces some? Just tell Pisces whatever you want. Yeah, how about that one tonight or today? Okay, right. Oh, that's nice. Oh, that's nice. And oh, that's nice. Well, okay. The Knight of Cups. It's balance. It's harmony. It's the minor arcana of the Justice. kind of suggests that you're getting justice for what you've gone through. Yeah, maybe not off that person, but the universe is balancing the scales for you. Yeah, giving you that compensation, as I mentioned earlier when we had the World card in the cup. It's also, the Knight of Cups is all about the future you want. Yeah, he's on his knees, he's praying to the Ace of Cups. He's saying, I want this, I want that, dear God, universe, source, whatever you talk to. That's what this knight is praying to. Okay, so we're praying for the future that they want. Kind of like manifesting them. You're putting it out there to the universe. I want this, universe. And sometimes the universe pays up if you're due, sometimes it doesn't if you're not due. It is paying up. It's giving you sunshine, happiness. It's revealing everything to you. I believe a lot of that sun is revealing this to you, what's going on, what's going to be going on. And it's going to be propelling you into a new start. The Fool. The Fool actually comes after the World card, which we had in the cut. So we started this read pretty much with an indecisive lover, which then came up as a lover, and then the World card, and then we went on to do the main read, which is everything is clarifying this lover. Yeah. So this lover is not just this person, yeah, this indecisive King of Cups, yeah, and the heartbreak that they're going to be issuing to you very soon, but it's also about the new love coming in, this Two of Cups, this Ace of Cups, the Two of Cups, what was crossing there, or not the Two of Cups, the remaining two in the Five of Cups, yeah. And this is your journey towards it. You're starting the next level, yeah, and you're going to be learning something from it. Crossing it is the Moon. This person is a total and utter unknown in your life. I think because they've come up as a soulmate a couple of times with the Lover's card, the Two of Cups there, the indication of a soulmate in the Five of Cups up there. You're going to know as soon as they appear in your life, it's going to be like, that's the person. That's the person. That's the person Timsy was talking about weeks ago. Yeah? But currently, they are a total unknown factor in your life. You have never met them. I'm actually getting off this Moon card. You never even accidentally bumped into them in a supermarket or a car park or a shopping centre. It's totally, your paths have never crossed. Yeah, but they are going to be crossing soon because the sun reveals all. Okay, so there is your read. Pisces. Yes, not brilliant to start with. You wake up in the morning, it's going to be strong winds and rain, I'm afraid. Yeah, wrap up warm, take your coat and your body. But by the evening, you're going to be sitting in sunshine at a pub table, drinking your choice of poison with some new person you've never met before. So it's kind of both sides, actually. It's kind of bad, but kind of good. So if it resonated with you, please like, subscribe, share and comment. If it didn't resonate with you, don't overly panic. Every time we do this, we do it from the Sunday's All Signs Overview card I do, and whatever energy comes out of that playing deck. Thank you very much, and goodbye.